what's up guys, it's the Tech Wally and these are my first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 at IFA 2014. Yes, I know it is a little late, however, as you can probably tell by my voice, I was sick and I still have a little cold, and with the release coming up on the 17th, I figured I'll still do the video, better late than never, right? So the first thing you notice is the gorgeous 5.7-inch Quad HD screen and its massive body. It's only so massive because it's quite wide and the length is totally fine. However, for me it is a two-handed device because I have small to medium sized hands and the buttons are placed quite high, so it's not easy for me to reach them. But still, overall, it's a very gorgeous device. The metal band around it is amazing and makes your phone feel very premium. The backing, however, is the same as on the Note 3 without the fake stitching. I personally think it feels good, not extremely premium, but good. The buttons are also very good, solid and very tactile and clicky. So taking a look around the device, on the left side we have the volume rocker, on the top the 3.5mm headphone jack, on the right side the lock button, on the bottom the charging port. We also have a fingerprint scanner built into the home button, same as on the S5, and on the back we have the 16-megapixel camera, the heart rate monitor and the speaker. Specs wise, we get again a 5.7-inch 2560x1440p Super AMOLED screen with Corning Gorilla Glass 3. That gives it a pixel density of 515 ppi. It has a quad-core Snapdragon 805 clocked at 2.7 GHz with the Adreno 420, or you get an Exynos octa-core 5433 clocked at 2.7 and 1.3 GHz, and the Mali T760. 3 GB of RAM. I guessed in my predictions video, which I'll link down below if you want to check it out, 4 GB, but I researched a little more and the reason it has 3 GB and not 4 is because KitKat still is 32-bit and it wouldn't make any difference if it has 3 or 4 GB because 32-bit can only use 3 GB. We also get 32 GB of internal storage, which is expandable with a micro SD card with up to 128 GB, a 3220 mAh battery, which is quite massive, Android 4.4.4 KitKat, which will be upgraded to Android L. Also we get, of course, TouchWiz with a ton of new features that I can't all mention, but I'll mention some later throughout the video. A 16-megapixel camera with 4K video recording and optical image stabilization, a 3.7-megapixel front-facing camera with an aperture of 1.9, which I'll also talk about later. It has all the standard stuff: 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.0, NFC, LTE Category 6, which isn't standard, lots of new sensors as you know it from Samsung, even a UV sensor, so you know when to put on sunscreen. I don't know how useful that is. I think it's really weird, but okay. And they gotten rid of the USB 3.0, which I think is a really step backwards because USB 3 is really quick and why would I remove it? The camera is extremely good, very quick, comparable to the S5's, maybe even slightly better. It's very saturated and I quite like it. The front-facing camera is also very good. I especially love the new feature that you can use the heart rate monitor on the back, which isn't all that useful for me, but now it has another use. You can use it as a shutter button when you take selfies. And there's also a new feature called Group Selfie for a more wide-angle selfie to fit more people in it. My favorite feature is the photo note, a feature that not a lot of people talk about, but for me as a student it is extremely handy. The feature lets you take a picture, for example of the blackboard, and then straightens it automatically and converts it into a note which you can edit. So being a student, this feature alone might be a reason to go with the Note 4, because it's really convenient to just be able to take a picture of the stuff that the teacher is writing down on the blackboard. Obviously, as you know, multitasking is a huge deal on the Note series. It was also improved. You probably know multi-window with the split screen. However, now you get a pop-up window, which is quite awesome. You can minimize the pop-up window or maximize it to the split screen again. If you minimize it, it is a small bubble which always is on the screen, which you can drag around. No matter what you're doing, it's always there. You can then open it again to a pop-up window, or maximize it completely, or just get rid of it. I love it because you don't have to switch apps all the time. Even in split window mode, you can have a pop-up screen and multiple little bubbles, which is awesome. I mean, it's so powerful. Another awesome feature, I don't know if it was there on the Note 3. Now you can drag and drop stuff. For example, you're browsing through Twitter and want to share something via Gmail. You just drag the thing you want to send over to the small pop-up screen, which is Gmail, and then it automatically copy and paste it. Really, really convenient. The S Pen was also optimized and now feels even more like a normal pen. It still has smart commands. As you can see in this example, you can even write down a contact as a note, and then it converts it into a contact. You can save it as a contact to your note, which is really awesome, I think. So if you're interested, definitely go check out my predictions video. I did a Note 4 predictions video. It's down below in the description. My guesses weren't bad. They're not perfect, but definitely go check it out. Also, I've reached 300 subscribers recently, so thank you all for that. I'm not going to do a thank you video, I'm just going to thank you here. So thanks for everybody who subscribed. And this is my 50th video, so that's also like an anniversary, or I guess. I also recently got a new phone, the OnePlus One. I've been messing around with it for 2 days now, and I absolutely love it, so stay tuned for some more coverage on that. If you're interested in the Samsung Galaxy Alpha, I didn't really check it out a lot. I held it in my hand. It feels nice. It's basically just a mini Note 4 version without the pen. In my opinion, the only reason to buy a Samsung Galaxy Alpha is because of the build quality. And I must admit, it is pretty good. Very similar to the Note 4s. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and follow me on Twitter. I have one last IFA video for you guys, so don't forget to subscribe for that one. It's about Samsung again, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!